This is our VH1 era.
From the Isle of Previously.
Conspiracy theory.
Doo-doo-doo.
I'm on Sexy Watch.
Goal Watch.
Clone watch.
Tyron.
Read alert.
Tyra 2 list.
Double.
Captions crunch.
It's so nice to wear.
You want to wear that top?
My hair bill.
Working models who are working.
It's good, it's round. 23.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pod Lead'em. Can you believe? If you can imagine. That's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. I'm JDB Crumpin. Oh, bless.
I'm Lex Basile Price, and you're there to get help from Sylvia, which is Adrian.
And I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg. And are you referring to the great pacifist Gandhi?
And we are talking about Cycle 23, Episode 12, which is so many numbers.
Too many digits.
Which is just titled, And Action, or The Girls Who Have Their Third First Take.
One take only. One take only.
They had 20 minutes for every photo shoot in this cycle.
But if you think we don't give enough takes, maybe you can pay for more.
Yes.
By becoming part of the Lead'em Pod. That's right. I said that right on the first time. And you won't know the difference.
You didn't need multiple takes. One
No,
take
just
less.
a one.
By clicking that clicksole and becoming part of the Lead'em Pod for as little as 99 cents.
Also, I had someone reach out and not understand what Clixel was, so let's give a little definition,
Right.
because they might not be there yet. So,
Sure.
in one cycle, they do Flixels, which was Tyra's latest investment, which is GIFs, essentially.
Mhm.
Look, Flixels are still out there, because I just texted a Smash-themed one to Lex the other day.
Perfect.
It was perfect.
And then we jokingly called our clickable link to donate a Clixel. So it's just our hyperlink in the show notes per episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that as we keep going on, we still do stuff that people don't understand because they haven't gotten the proper in-podcast context yet.
My favorite thing is someone who started at another cycle and heard the recurring joke and then went back and now has that discovery moment of the first time we said it.
Yeah.
Like,
What is
lore.
this whole good and round thing?
Yeah.
I love the people that have full machete order of how they listen to this podcast.
Mhm.
Go off.
Chop it up, baby.
Yep. There was somebody who said something like, I heard the origin of Tyron.
And you'll remember, dear listener, the origin of Tyron included me saying, no, I hate it. Stop it, JW.
We shan't.
Classic shenanigans.
And another thing, to segue into the episode, Cody is back on her bullshit where she's like, you know what? It makes sense that Tosh went and I got first call out because I've been modeling longer.
The fact that she's more excited that Tosh is dead than her getting a top photo is...
It makes sense that I'm still here because I'm better at her than everything.
I'm fucking amazing. Backup
And
quote.
then, hilarious for Tatiana
Yes!
to claim,
Yep.
with her lips and her voice and her vocal cords that someone else acts like they have it all.
I literally wrote down LOL hilarious, Tatiana.
I love wild for Tatiana.
Like the only criticism she's got in the entire cycle. And she's like, actually, that's Cody. And I'm like, Cody's miserable most of the time.
Also wild is India describing a manila envelope as a package.
Okay. Can we get into the mystery of the envelope?
Please.
There is no postage on this envelope.
My favorite Nancy Drew.
I was going to say it's my favorite Sufjan Stevens song.
And what's so funny is I was going to say Encyclopedia Brown. So many references.
Yeah. There's no postage, nor like this has passed through any kind of postal bureau.
Well,
It's
and
giving
then-
someone else went through Corianne's mail first.
Oh, see, it's giving to me. Corianne's father dropped this off at the top model house.
Ooh.
And then the lore drop. That Corianne's name is Cori Anne. Where has that been this whole time?
Not in any of our Tyrons or captions.
It's been hanging out with Dash Lee somewhere.
Yeah, right? Okay, I think Dashley would be a cute name.
I knew you were going to say.
No.
Oh
my god, Dashley and Dashed?
Dashley is a dog's name. Dashley is a dog's name for a dachshund.
Oh.
I'm just assuming, JW, that one day when you're famous and you're checking into a hotel and you need an assumed name, it's going to be Dashley Disdale.
No, but the T is silent. There is a T in there. It's one of those, it's like D apostrophe Tisdale. Dashley the Tisdale.
Hold on. I gotta tell you a story. One of my first jobs in New York was at a post-production studio. And sometimes I would volunteer for a little extra overtime pay to watch the receptionist front desk if they had like sometimes celebs would come like kind of at night to be a little more incognito, so to speak, to meet with the editors of commercials and stuff. And mostly you find out how many celebs direct commercials, which was interesting to me. But the interns earlier in the day were instructed to put down fake names so that no one would paparazzi wouldn't happen or whatever.
Sure.
And someone for Parker Posey, a pretty famous person who was lovely in person, for the fake name put Posey Parker.
Not in the year of our Lord 2024. We don't use that name anymore. And
I was like, they really were like, oh great, switch it up. No one will think.
Noted transphobe Posey Parker.
It's
Wait,
so
is that a person?
simple, it just might
Yes,
work.
that is a woman who's, I think, Australian. Her name is Posey Parker, and she's a full turfy white supremacist. Yes.
That makes this story even wilder.
Yes.
Anyway, it was Parker Posey though.
Great. Anyway, why did Corianne's so foreign father send her a package of Corianne's favorite photos of herself?
I love that they're printouts.
I love that they're printouts too. It was so perfectly on brand that they were mostly cute family photos and then one beauty shot of Corianne.
Show them this one, Corianne.
And I know that I say this every week, but truly, my new favorite captions crunch. I lived with my dad in Bali, except I saw the caption before she said it, because what caption said was, I lived with my dad and Molly. So before the sentence came out of her mouth, my dumb brain is like, who's Molly?
Yes, correct.
Was that the name of her mom? I don't remember that. This whole episode is the humanization of Corianne.
I found it somewhat effective.
It worked on me.
Yeah.
I'm going to say right now, post this episode, I would have been fine with a Corianne victory.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a, forgive me, Corey Stan in this episode.
I don't disagree. However, it does seem like the show is strategically editing Corianne's statements so as to avoid legal repercussions. Because we dance around whatever her mother does. Because it seems to imply that her mother is some sort of addict. Seems to be kind of where it's leading.
Yeah, the language is always like cleaned up her act. And it was just like, I read everything as some sort of substance abuse.
Yeah.
Now, that was never spoken.
But never said.
So, yeah.
But I sort of appreciated that you could tell how bad it was without them getting into specifics.
Agreed.
But I was like, yeah, about halfway through this episode, and obviously we're going to get there, I was like, wow, Corianne is actually learning and growing and choosing to become a little bit of a better person.
But still remaining a little bit of a fucking weirdo. Because when she
which
said
is what you want.
Yes.
Because when she's like, oh, you gotta hear this. My dad is so foreign. And then read the most normal note you've ever heard.
I was like, the weirder thing is how many of these he chose not to cut around so that the pictures are just half a page of paper.
There was another caption scrunch in the sequence that was very Lex coded to me, where India says, wow, he looks so like French, and caption said, different.
Also, let's just say it, this is the most average looking man.
Yeah.
Yes, so normal.
Good looking, normal. Yeah.
But every time they describe him as something specific, I'm like, I guess so. I feel like we're just trying to grasp at words to be like, looks like a cool dude.
Guys, my dad is pretty crazy.
My dad does things a little different.
Yes. Oh, now your dad works at a tapas bar. Okay.
Yeah, no, he is
And my
the top
dad's
bar.
full coverage.
I prefer a little more dad. We finally know where Rita is in this world because this is just backstage.
Yes, I think the restaurant didn't work out because the shelving is gone.
Yeah.
And now we have a leather couch and an extremely dirty mirror.
Ugh.
Why so dirty, this mirror?
Guys, did I like Mandela effect that Rita was ever in like a bathrobe and towel in her hotel room?
No, I mean, I remember that too. I do.
But that's not happened.
I hope it's the last episode. It's her finale. You would think of all the times to do it, it would have been in the day of Rita.
Right?
Right?
So after they get their Rita alert, they know it's acting. And I love, because I do think she's attempting a joke, but again, Courtney's
Ugh.
cadence is never jokey. Courtney says maybe they have to make up their own play, and I wish.
Give it to me.
And I wish one of them just said, flies to sale.
I just want 5 plays about bossing.
Also, this is where it's revealed that Courtney is an actor, is what she says.
Well, you would have known that by what she wears to the challenge because she is wearing the beanie of serious actor the whole time.
I do love the practical statement from Courtney. If I can't show that I can act, how can I have a career doing it? Well, sure.
If I can't do it, how could I do it?
Why does she also call out, I want to be a creative director? Was that the play that she was making up?
That was her character.
Oh, okay.
That's her boss.
Great.
That's her rising boss. She's model, creative director, rising.
And then Tatiana surprised the heck out of me. Not in terms of her ability to do this, but in terms of her awareness from start to finish, that she was like, dreading this, can't act, don't want it, never could, never will be able to.
I'm a boss. I'm not an actor.
You would just think that Tatiana, from what we've seen, would just kind of fake her way through it.
Yes.
And I was surprised we got so much footage of her being like, I suck.
She truly hates it, though, also.
Yeah,
I think that's
she
why
hates
she's admitting it. Because I've never seen someone low-key hate this exercise this much.
And not for the reasons you should.
We get the intro from her in a Poroskova twist of a sentence. I have many talents, but one of them is not acting at all.
So we head to the Queen's Theater, which I've been to. It's at a very strange location. It's not easy to get to. It's in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park, next to the weird UFO platforms.
It's pretty big, if I remember my one experience there.
Huge.
Yeah.
It was built for the World's Fair. It's really into accessibility, and you might think, oh, like the place. No. If you have any sort of accessibility issue, they are covering you. From audio describing to wheelchair accessibility to sign language interpretation. Like,
That's great.
it's amazing. They do a lot of good work. Someone who doesn't do a lot of good work, though, is emotional therapy acting teacher.
I knew the two of you were going to lose your minds for
I
this
hate
whole
it.
process.
This is acting is not therapy.
No.
Stop trying to make people cry and be like, acting.
Also, real emotion is not determined by life experience.
Mm-hmm.
You can have authentic emotion in imaginary circumstances, which is what I would call acting.
You also, I would like to point out, there's more than one emotion of crying.
Not on Top Model. Top Model has always said crying is sad, distressed.
So Susan Batson has worked with Nicole Kidman, someone else, and even Naomi Campbell.
Can't believe we got the name drop.
I'm shocked Rita didn't say "and me,"
Yes,
because she
honestly.
always does. But the Naomi
It was
drop.
Kerry Washington in the middle.
Yes, you're right. You're
Mhm.
right. So Susan Batson has a lot of credits. I'll give her that. She's
I
been doing it
admire
a
the
long time.
longevity. I admire the from Gidget to Law and Order of it all.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Now, she has written a book. The book is called Truth. Yes.
Did she write the scene?
I was about to say, she must have written the script.
She fully wrote this scene.
Yes.
But one of the byline of the book or whatever, Stravinsky, Strasberg, Meisner, Adler, Berghoff, Hagen, Mamet, now Batson. Her Batson technique is need, public persona, and tragic flaw. Don't worry, this isn't method acting. It's totally different.
Tag yourself. Are you need public persona or tragic flaw?
Ooh, in the poll.
Let us know
in
on the
poll.
Discord. Yeah.
It also says that the Oscar-winning technique, ma'am, you can't win an Oscar for acting technique. Nicole Kidman won that Oscar, and she goes to you.
I do appreciate that on her Wikipedia, the last TV credit is America's Next Top Model and action.
I will say, if acting is reacting, as some people like to say, this lady reacts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Though, you know what she doesn't do? Ever brush her hair. Why do acting teachers insist on having messy hair? That is a common thread that I have discovered through my life.
That's truth.
And I am a big enough person to say that generally I am quite allergic to acting teachers and their processes, just as they are allergic to combs. So I might not be the best person to talk about Miss Susan.
Miss Susan.
I'll say, as someone who's a little bit more separate from the acting process in education, I appreciated that at first in the accessing your emotion thing that we didn't at first, when everyone was just in a line next to each other, have to hear everyone tell their story on camera.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that some parts of this were more sensitive, even if the process was still the bad process.
Well, and here's the thing. Even though it is not my process, people choose the process that works for them.
Yes.
So if it works for you to access all personal memories to get to a place, it's not my place to say what process works for other people. I just don't like when it is taught as the only way to produce emotion.
Sure.
Yeah. So they're asked if they have a big loss.
Sorry, before we get into this, just very quickly, because Rita gives us her acting bona fides in setting up this challenge. And she says, after appearing in Southpaw and the 50 Shades series, I got the acting bug. After your major acting jobs, that was when you decided to become better at acting?
Mm-hmm. She thought I could take
Hannah,
this
that's
serious.
how celebrities do acting. They, get a role because they're a hot commodity, and then they're like, well, this is fun.
Hey, this whole acting thing is pretty cute.
I'll be on Rita's side. She did a movie with Dakota Johnson and said, if she can do it, why can't I?
I low-key loved Dakota Johnson.
Sure, in an ironic way. Did y'all see Madam Web?
No.
Wild. Get high, watch it. You'll see webs and everything.
I also totally forgot that she was in, all the 50 Shades movies. Because I never watched any of them, and I kind of always forget it's a series.
Sure.
And I was just
There's so many of them.
I was like, all, 3? That's crazy.
Now, new queen has emerged for me, and that's India. Because India said, what's my loss? Never winning a challenge.
She sure did.
Yep.
Go off.
I have been through big loss. The big loss of not winning.
And then they're told that their scene partner today will be Adrian Seymour from Orange is the New Black.
It was so nice to have a woman co-star.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Agreed.
We are so used to, and here's the hot guy.
And there's when you kiss.
Yeah.
Now, I won't, she's been working. She's fine. The most recent show she's been on is the CBS procedural.
Not CBS, babe. CBC.
Oh, really?
This is CanCon.
Oh, okay. That makes my brain just immediately switched it. When y'all hear the name of this series, you'll understand
absolutely.
why I said CBS. Pretty hard cases.
The old PhDs.
Is that Canadian SVU? Wow, these are some pretty hard cases, eh?
Let me just say that I had watched the pilot of Pretty Hard Cases. It came across in my, probably because I've watched every
Canadian thing.
every Canadian thing, but also every like Chicago series thing. So they're like, you'll probably like this, right? The opening scene is basically these two like mismatched in their 40s women cops finding each other at the same time, and they both basically ruin each other's case.
Okay.
And it's very funny in the sense that like they never like each other in the pilot. And you're like, oh, is this not going to be a buddy comedy? Did I not understand what this was? I was shocked to find out that it had 32 episodes. I was like, this feels like a one season thing.
It got 3.
Yep.
Good for them up at the CBC.
Yeah.
Also, I would love to get paid to come to Canada and be in a Canadian procedural.
Oh, dream.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought she was so good with all of these contestants. She was so respectful. She was such a good scene partner.
Yes, and she didn't buy it. What I appreciated was she was respectful of this process without buying in and reselling it.
Mm-hmm.
She honestly, and I mean this in a good way, in an affirmative way, she came across like a very pleasant reader.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like you walk out of an audition and you're like, that was a good experience because that reader really gave me something.
Yeah.
She matched their energy
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then gave like a little more to like push, but never like, yeah, it was just nice to see a normal person on this show.
She wasn't there to intimidate them.
No.
Even though Corey Haim is her biggest fan because she's watched Orange is the New Black all the way from the beginning. It had been on 3 seasons by this point. What are you talking about, Corey?
Episode 1!
Cody also, it sounded to me like instead of saying nerve-wracking, she said nerve-wrecking. And it might just be how you pronounce it, but I also love the idea of this wrecked my nerves.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Mm-hmm.
They are told that they will have 30 minutes to memorize a page of lines when they have received 0 acting advice or technique.
No, they've just accessed loss. And you can
They're-
tell who's been most successful because Courtney has mascara tracks already running down those cheeks.
She did not wear her waterproof mascara on purpose today.
Well, they do this because all acting advice aside, during it, you're going to have to cry. So basically, we taught you how to maybe sort of access the ability to cry on command. Now, everything else, up to you.
And then Courtney says, there's this amazing actress, and there's Rita.
This was so funny. Courtney. Also, by the way, new confessional look. Cody's now got a black shirt with red cuffs. Didn't lose that choker, though.
Nope.
Talking about talking head looks, because I haven't brought this up yet and I've been wanting to. Can we talk about how India sits in the talking heads?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, she sits like she's about to get up at any second.
She kind of sits like that in the scene, too.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Very interesting choice. Doesn't seem conscious.
She strikes me as someone who might sit cross-legged on sofas.
Mm.
You know
She
what I
has
mean?
bisexual sitting energy. Uh-huh.
Chaos legs.
Yeah. I think we were not given an important piece of information about this scene, nor were even though it's on the paper, that would have helped make this scene make sense.
Sure.
And that is, in a parenthetical, Jackie is with her favorite cousin Sylvia, who is a singer. They are both a little buzzed from champagne. Optional. And everyone took optional.
Optional.
I argue,
Oh, optional doing so much work.
but I argue it's not optional because it makes sense what's going on and why we're just kooky crazy saying whatever comes to our head.
Yeah, why
A
the
grown
entire
woman
scene is
announcing
heightened.
they're going on a hunger strike.
Yes.
That's 3 glasses of champagne in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one, not even Adrian. Adrian's like, this is not for me. No one says any of the full lines because they are bananas. Susan, you ain't a writer.
Well, and then even later, Susan's like, why did you get hung up on the lines we asked you to memorize?
I've never been more on Tatiana's side.
Me
Agreed.
either.
Now, I will say, this banger of a line was not said enough for my taste. Wanting to be famous will leave you with 2 suitcases, a stack of tabloid magazines, and no place to go.
Wait, are we sure that Mickey Boardman didn't write this scene?
So, the setup, the way they reset the stage for this scenelet of partially closed curtains and 2 conference room stacking chairs.
I was crying out for a stage block.
Yes.
Give me a stage block table.
And also, I wanted Adrian to be smoking this whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tatiana's first. And Susan, to her benefit, does review Tatiana the way I did, which was,
To be fair to Tatiana, she was like 3rd place for me in this challenge.
Sure,
Weirdly,
I'm just saying
me
first.
too.
I'm saying as the first person to come up,
Sure.
it was
But
an
that-
odd baseline to set.
That little like slice of doom that accompanied her glancing down at the paper, which is literally what every professional tells you to do when
Yep.
you're in a scenario
Exactly.
like this.
She did the literal thing.
Every single audition is like, even if they tell you to off book, just look at the line real quick. Don't
Yeah.
get so
Just
caught
have
up
it right
in the
there,
line.
glance down, glance back up. It's
Also-
exactly what Tatiana does.
Yes. Also, burgeoning actors, it's disrespectful to not hold the paper in an audition. It's really bad. Or just hold it. It shows that you,
Even
at
if you
least
don't need it at all.
at all,
Mhm.
it shows that you care enough that you want to make sure you
That
are
you're getting the words right.
that you're getting the words right.
Which is something that in professional scenarios people usually care about.
Especially when the whole you shouldn't have been so worried. The criticism Tati gets later of like, you shouldn't have been so worried and losing your moment because you were looking at the page. I'm like, but you gave them 30 minutes to memorize it. So you emphasize the importance of
the
being off
lines.
book. Because otherwise you'd be like, okay, just have the script in your hand. We'll immediately go into this. Don't worry so much
Right.
about the lines being perfect. That would be a different scenario.
Exactly.
I did love her little eye rub and sniff combo to simulate
God.
crying.
It's not the worst fake crying.
Sure isn't.
It's like
Um,
everything else Tatiana does. So capable.
Hmm
India's choice of being high.
I actually agreed with Rita's critique of like, it was a little acty.
Well, India has small, delicate facial features.
Mhm.
So when she scrunches them up so hard to squeeze those tears out, her face just disappears.
Yeah. Also, India saying Susan's activity definitely helped. Her activity. Her little thing. Her little bit.
Her little children's menu coloring challenge.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Because Cody said, "How can I be sad when Tosh is no longer here?"
Blaming Tosh for her inability to act sad is moronic and iconic.
And also, the editing shenanigans of the line, I can't give them the tears they want,
Uh-huh.
which they edited from her first elimination.
Yep.
I've never thought of anything. I was like, most people would never have noticed that because they've worked so perfectly in both situations.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
weirder, we saw her say it the first time when it made less sense.
Yep.
I feel so free. I can't be sad.
I've never seen. How did Tosh feel when she watched this show back? Truly.
I have buckets and buckets of memories with a lot of hard emotions attached to them.
Y'all, this was not my winner.
No, it was not.
We're talking about Courtney, right?
Yeah.
Because she just plays crying the whole time. On verge of tears until... I mean, the thing that won it for her was that big, fat tear that dripped off of her chin.
Yes.
That was when she won the challenge.
You mean the Celia Keenan Bugler?
Yes, that is what I mean. But, like, all the stuff leading up to that where when she does the bleedy little...
Ugh.
You know when people force sadness and they sound like a little goat?
Mhm. Mhm.
I love that Rita is ready to spill all of Courtney's backstory to full strangers afterwards. I feel like Adrian was like, I don't need to hear this.
And
Yes.
Susan was like, oh.
I can work with that. When Corianne went, I had to ask, this is before I realized Susan wrote the scene, because using write a book as an insult is the most Corianne thing we've heard in a while.
I'm going to say it. This was my winner.
Oh, yeah, by far.
Yeah, it was the
Easily.
realest.
I
Clearly
was
the best.
actually shocked.
Yeah.
It's
The
a-
only
she
one who
didn't
made
win.
any kind of interesting, different choices.
She was the only one who felt like she was acting while also trying to do the silly accessing crying emotion thing.
Yeah, I also think she's the only one that took the optional as mandatory of a little buzzed.
Yeah,
But it was just nice to see someone bring more than one emotion to the scene.
right.
Yeah,
And it was so weird too because Susan like literally grasped Rita during
Yes.
Corianne's thing. I was
Reacting
like,
so hard.
and I was like, oh man, she loves that.
but no. As I stand up for their critique,
Uh-huh.
I can't believe it took me so long to
Mhm.
see Tatiana's weird feather belt.
Yep. What was it?
Because when she was sitting, it made it look like her pants were like leatherette.
Yeah,
Well, and I thought that she, in a very Tatiana way, was trying to dress acting student and had
Mm.
like vaguely leotard shirts,
Sure.
black leg, like all black. I was like,
Uh-huh.
this is a very Tatiana way to approach this problem where if I can look like an actor, maybe
Mhm.
they'll give
Yeah.
me a bit of a pass.
And
But then the reveal of that belt.
why do you have that belt?
Is it attached to the pants? Is it separate?
But also, I don't think it goes all the way around. So I think it's like a feather apron belt.
and then they're getting their critique, and when Corianne is getting her critique, she hugs Tati to comfort Tatiana during Corianne's critique, and I'm like, what is happening?
I love how off base they are about Cody.
Uh-huh. Fully.
And sweet, sweet India's. I hope she's not saying that I was overacting.
Ma'am.
And then Courtney wins.
It doesn't matter, though, because her prize is torture to me. Her prize is a consultation to talk about the work.
1-on-1, 2 hours.
Kill
Well-
me now.
This was Captions Crunch gold, though, because in the world of the show, Susan didn't say 2 hour, and Captions added it.
So that did.
I
are you
wonder if
implying-
Susan went back later and was like, to be clear, this is only going to be 2 hours. Can you add that in for legal reasons?
Opposite take. Opposite take. They had to go in afterwards and they're like, it was a 2-hour conversation.
See, I think consultation implies that Courtney didn't speak at all.
No, this was she got to audit a lecture.
Audit a Zoom. So it's the return of the bus fight.
Bus fight. You know what?
This-
This cycle has had some good bus fight.
Sure.
Although the bridge traffic cam was killing me.
They're stuck in the fight. They can't get past the bridge.
Also, Captions Crunch in this fight has Courtney say, fuck you, Cody, instead of fuck you,
Corey.
Corey.
Sure
Yeah.
does, yeah.
That happened a couple of times in a couple of different scenes. Captions had a real problem with people not saying Corey and. Corey and Cody became each other several times.
Yeah.
I thought the amount of annoyance with Courtney was pretty appropriate, honestly. Because
Yeah.
I think Courtney was trying to be a little stinker, and
I
it's
agree.
annoying.
3 times? Who would have thought?
In a
Aw.
row?
Famously
Me?
hated Courtney? Weird. And, like, I agree with Corianne, who's like, it's not the fact that you're celebrating, it's just the timing. Like, look around.
Even if you think it, you don't have to say it.
We're all emotionally raw, except for Tatiana, and we are very,
And Cody.
yeah, I think, well,
She's emotionally raw from the happiness
Happiness
of
that
losing
she's feeling.
Tosh.
No, she's too powerful. Cody is Dr. Manhattan.
Yes.
Yep.
He has too much power and can no longer feel or relate to humans.
Cody is always sort of floating.
Just staring. She's seeing a universe that Tosh never existed, and she's like, wow, dreams are real.
She's just searching through multiverses until she finds one where she's an only child. This is one of my dumbest notes ever, and it's a note for the episode that's based only on the where are they now? Because I wrote Courtney stares at her greatest enemy, the dishwasher. Which we only know because everyone bitched about it in their Law Roach interviews.
Why are we all drinking hot beverages out of stemless wine glasses?
I always feel like they're going to break.
Yes. Crack.
Yes, they're not meant to.
Yeah.
Also, your fingies.
Yeah. Also, ow.
Also, why the fuck, when Rita's doing these read alerts at the same place at the same time, is this one... Hey guys, it's Rita.
It's like someone told her to give options, and she's like, got it. Foreground, background. And they're like, no, Rita, go to another location. She's like,
Oh, another location? I'm closer this time.
They'll never know.
You can't see the couch now. It's like we're somewhere else.
And India remembers the days of Ugly Pretty from Top Model Past.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, this challenge?
She did a quick punch-up on the read alert, and it was better.
It was so much better.
Well, because, again, the contestants want this to be Top Model, and no one else does. They're like, my makeover that I had before the Ugly Pretty challenge and our teach.
And y'all, obviously, Cody's the happiest twin in the world not being with her twin, but also seems to be at sea because she has a little dinner date with her own digital art.
That's because she's self-isolating from the bad modeling of the others. When she is like, I'm going to be infected by
I'm alienating myself.
I don't want to be infected by their shittiness.
And then just like eating cold pasta out of the Tupperware while staring at her own face. What an episode for Cody.
What one to go out on, truly. And then we get to the location, and Drew Elliott said, Fun Pants Day.
I
and
wrote
Tatiana
the exact
said,
same
I
note.
planned for it too.
And he claps for some reason.
Double.
Drew was on one this whole day. Where was Drew coming from?
This is a children's theater director energy that Drew Elliott is bringing.
But something about the theme of the week being acting really empowered all of the judges to yell, acting!
Yep.
Constantly.
And you would think to yourself, okay, we did some acting, we did some line reading. In Top Model this would be a commercial where you're going to have to deliver. I got to say, one of the worst things to ever happen to Top Model is the loss of CoverGirl.
Uh-huh.
Yes, absolutely.
Not having that CoverGirl commercial to like,
with wire copy
to like slowly work towards the midpoint of the season is just such a downgrade when we get these stupid motion editorials.
Terrible. Also, the classic I fucked up or was great at the first CoverGirl, and now I get to redeem or fail at the second one.
Perfect narrative structure.
And it's just such a practical skill that's also interesting and difficult. Like, models are going to get hired to do that kind of commercial.
Yes.
We saw Lacey do one recently.
She had to be Tina Fey.
Yes.
Short Jen out here doing commercials.
Can't stop. And you know what? She was good in her commercial challenge.
No, instead we get a short beauty video, which makes it sound... that was
Courtney's reaction.
But that makes it sound like we're back to the short cycle and we're doing a short beauty video.
Yesterday, you learned all about emotion with words through acting.
What?
Drew, in addition to all the other things happening for him this week, bought the Grammarly upgrade. Because I have never heard so many words come out of this man's mouth before.
Got the free 2-week trial subscription from Celia.
You're gonna evolve from gorgeous top model to model gone mad in 3 cameras, 1 take, shown in reverse. Too many things.
So many things.
And that's not even gonna be the end of it.
Nope.
I don't know why they nailed this once and never did it again, but 2 takes is the magic number.
I understand the reasoning why you think this has to be 1. Because the makeup gets fucked up. I get it. But there's only 5 of them.
Yep.
It wouldn't have taken that long to do a reset.
Yeah, you could just have, like, made it so that they didn't do their 2 takes back to back.
Mhm.
Yep.
Or they could even get a practice take with something that wipes off really easily.
Yeah.
Or even just without the makeup, seeing what it feels like.
Yep.
Practicing removing the wig, as we'll see, would have been helpful.
Some people's wigs got pinned, and some people's did not.
Well, some people got wig caps, too, and some didn't, which was bad for that person.
Also, these wigs, it has been a cycle of shitty wigs. But these, like, alias as hooker spy wigs...
Alias compliment of wigs.
And I'm sorry, Cody got the worst one. When she is sitting there, and that sarcastic, oh, bless, when she's seeing the white platinum Gidget hairdo they put on her, and she's like, so I'm an alien now.
She's like, you know, in The Incredibles, the, like, villain's assistant? She got the...
Mirage?
Mirage. She got the Party City version of Mirage. Also, was anyone else confused? Drew Elliott says that in one hand, you'll have lip makeup, and in one hand, you'll have eye makeup. But then they get finger paints of a Technicolor coat going on.
I got it more when I saw it that the idea was their eyes are going to be basically one color, their lips are going to be basically another color, and at the certain moment you kind of like swiped your hands just at those places to like have more of that color. That was the idea, but then they got so many additional colors.
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if the idea was we want to make it look like you're smearing the makeup that you already have on, so we're going to put more on your hands.
I think that was the idea.
But then they just added so much that it didn't look
because
like
some
that.
people got like clown white also on some fingers.
Cody got every color in the rainbow.
And then India got nothing.
Yeah.
Corianne is the first one in a long time to name drop the VH1 prize. Who begged her?
She seemed so excited about the VH1 aspect of this prize, though. Either she's an amazing actress, which she was pretty good in the challenge, or she is excited. She's the only one excited about the VH1.
Maybe that's what she wants her actual career to be, is more like on-screen talent. They get to go to all the fun parties.
All the good dinners.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have to work at Gucci.
Yeah.
Courtney really looks like a Russian hooker, though.
It made me interested to know what would have happened if they had gone brunette with her makeover.
Right?
She looks so different.
So different. I think she does pretty well. As much as I'm not a Courtney fan, I think she kind of weirdly got
And this
it.
was kind of made for her, too, because she's like a beauty girl, an instruction follower, and is like on a high from so many challenge wins.
Even afterwards, when she was just doing her interview and had the makeup smeared on her face, she looked beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love the line, the last thing I want to look like is I'm having a very painful orgasm. We should also say, if you haven't seen this episode, Drew is very actively, and he told them all that he would do this, instructing in real time, which some of them get lost in the sauce and just do not pay attention to. But Courtney's not one of those.
No. And it was nice to have, if you're going to do this very overly complicated challenge, that he was very much like, I am going to walk you through this. Don't worry about any sound. I will be just literally giving you instructions.
But it also made it seem like he was the director, videographer. Was he? Was someone else there? It was
He's definitely the director in
There's
a way.
3 cameras, so...
We never met a director, did we?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
India's saying that she can't imagine Cody being angry after being so offended during last week's Rita therapy session. What are you talking about?
Well, India also just says Cody shouldn't have won last week.
And that's when I'm like, you're fully fucking wrong. Were you not looking at the photo? Cody, though, does not listen to Drew at all.
No.
He is screaming, too. There's no way she didn't hear this.
It's really bad.
And then she was so confident afterwards.
She looked in the mirror and she said, wow,
She said Picasso.
This. Yeah.
Also, after every single person's take, we're getting the Courtney feedback.
The show has decided that Courtney is the only expert on this shoot.
Yes.
It's like when they bring in a guest and they do little duo interviews with like Mr. J and the guest back in the day.
Yeah,
but
suddenly
it's just Courtney.
she's Stacey McKenzie.
Yep.
India's wig gets caught.
Well, crap. My wig got stuck. It's such a good line, we hear it twice.
And I get why, but I didn't love Drew being like, just keep pulling on it. I'm like, she's got to rip her hair out.
Yeah. And then there appears to be no paint on her hands.
Yeah. Was it in her hair? Because
I
her
was about
hair
to
is
say
so
maybe it got-
multicolored?
Yeah, but also maybe it rubbed off somewhere else when she was struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just all in that wig.
Yeah.
She gives us another Paulina moment. The contestants are really channeling Paulina this week. Not knowing that you did an amazing job is a scary feeling.
I guess.
Doesn't really apply to this situation.
But sure. And then, I don't know if Tati kept the boss this week. What? Drew? Huh?
If you're going to force me into those terms, I would actually say that Tatiana can't stop bossing, and
Yeah.
that's the big problem.
She's so, her hands are so, holding on to the handlebars of fierceness, of bossness, too hard.
Absolutely.
At one point, Drew also yells to her, "Remember, you have this dress on," when she's clearly wearing separates.
He wanted her to just imagine a dress.
Through acting without words.
I thought there were some good hairography moments in Corianne's.
I liked the beginning of
There was-
Corianne's especially.
There was kind of a moment where she grabbed all of her hair at once to shield her face, and I was like, ooh.
It got a bit wild,
Yeah.
but I think overall it like wasn't that bad.
I was frustrated seeing Drew go, "Oh, too much, scary, Carrie, blah, blah, blah," when he had just said that it's way easier to have someone give too much and pull them back when talking about Tatiana.
I also think one thing that contributed to all of that is that Corianne got all red paint.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, hers looked like blood at some point.
That was another wild wig. That was the other Mirage wig.
And she had such a wig cap on.
It was
that
so
you mostly
weird.
see in the final product. I'm like, oh, that wasn't the effect we were going for, I don't think.
No.
Back at the house, Cody still can't not be confident.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Mm-mm.
And then India has decided to play psychological warfare with everybody. Because she says, I know who's going home next.
Mm. That's okay. Tati, like a boss, is running the betting pool.
Yeah. That panel, we finally meet a business Rita.
Yes.
I thought she looked good this week.
I thought the whole panel kind of looked like they were wearing finale looks.
Yeah.
They were all like sleek and neutral.
The only thing about Rita's outfit I didn't like was I didn't think she needed both word necklace and word earrings.
Sure.
Very fair.
Pick one.
I love that lip color on her, though, and that's not an easy
Yes.
lip color.
I think Law looks so good. These
Yeah.
glasses and these twin braids is the look. And Ashley decided to go dark with her hair. She
And
just
super
got
straight.
super straight.
Mm-hmm. And we've finally achieved synergy because every single contestant is wearing 1 to 2 chokers.
Yep.
All of them. Between 1 and 2.
And including Tatiana, who's not wearing a shirt.
So, India is first. I didn't think there was enough change in this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about there not seeming to be a lot of makeup. But it just kind of didn't do the brief that they clearly wanted, which was like chaos to collection. And then the panel likes it.
It was interesting hearing the top model math of Drew saying that they usually only get 70% of India. And I don't agree.
No.
I think that India, as we've seen, the reason she doesn't get a lot of screen time, and the reason we've commented on what's India's personality, what's her perspective, is I think she's super chill.
Yeah.
She's a chill, kind of happy-go-lucky person. She's the only one who can still be friends with Courtney, like, because she just doesn't care.
Yeah, not much bothers her.
Yeah, and because of that, it's translating as her not caring about stuff here, but she still shows up and does well. So I think it's hard for the panel to give the normal critique of like, do you want it? Because she's like, yeah, I'm doing well. I want to win a challenge. That's what I want.
This whole scenario that Drew laid out of the director might not ask you back if he figures out you had more to give. I feel like if he's happy with the product at the end of the day, your imaginary director doesn't really care.
And then actually the imaginary director would probably invite you back because it's like, oh, we can still keep going.
Yeah, there's even more.
Which is almost the exact feedback that India got from Director X, where he's like, I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out on the day, but when I saw the end product, I was like, well.
We also get a wild sentence from Rita describing India's strengths. You are so good at manifesting into what you need to sell.
That's that boss business beyond, baby.
Manifest your product, Ness.
Manifest those SKUs.
ASI India.
Cody's next.
And Law has had it.
Not wrong either about this outfit.
It just goes on for so long now. It felt like they cut this down from 20 minutes.
Well, because he's like, I've had it. He's like, I've sat on these critiques. I've been told not to be that mean about them, but I cannot. The dress, weird skin tone. The leggings, bad.
It would be better if you were barefoot.
Because there's
your
also
shoe choices.
There's a weird heel to these things that
A
look
very
like they're
low one.
Yeah, but it should just be either flat or super high.
Yes.
I thought Cody took it very well, though.
Yeah. Very
Yes.
playful.
Yeah, honestly, this is their best kind of version. She was like, oh, no, it's fine. Like, I get it. So,
Also,
hate the shoes is what I'm gathering.
because also the shoes. The cord is too thin,
Mm-hmm.
too short, and too tight.
Yes.
Very tight.
Looked elastic in a way that it should not be.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so funny that after all that, Ash was like, I didn't think they were that bad. I was like, Ashley has these shoes.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
like, oh, no.
She wore them to that batch party last week.
Those are my shoes for the girls.
I think Cody's final pose is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. It's because we get these weird freeze frames in the background,
Mhm.
the entire critique, you get to see it, but through the terrible platinum space wig,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that
I-
metric ton of makeup on her face.
she looks great.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she can do. Because to me,
Yeah.
that's what she was doing last week. It's a
Yeah.
similar thing.
Yeah. She knows beauty. Face,
Mhm.
beauty, shot. She's got that.
And can turn it on without doing much, which is
Mhm.
impressive.
Yeah, hers is a little just like mutant bat.
No, it's because it also seemed twice the length of India's.
And because she wasn't listening, the wig came off in such a weird place.
And the color which is not her fault, really.
No.
The color that her skin began as, basically, of this, like, ashy blue lilac.
When you smear white and green thickly together on
Mhm.
someone's face, it will only ever read bird shit.
Yes.
Never meant, sadly.
Courtney's next.
And they call hers, Drew, I think, specifically calls hers wild. I thought hers was just more sad the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
Big fashion depression.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was impressed by how smoothly she accomplished the wig removal.
Hmm.
Yes, I thought it was fine, but not exciting.
Yes.
It was definitely, it felt like she accomplished the brief, but maybe didn't, like, excite, like, it wasn't like, oh, the brief. It was like,
It also didn't feel avant-garde to me in the way that I thought they were shooting for. It felt kind of like a high-end department store.
yes, yes. It is in a Nordstrom's
Exactly.
on a thing in the middle of the store.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Ashley didn't say one word.
Like she left the room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Courtney's up next. Time for the craft services, I guess. Comes back with a banana.
Corianne is next. It's weird.
It is weird.
I kind of liked it.
I did too.
Yeah,
I feel both of those things.
Yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. None of these really do it for me.
No.
Sure,
But-
sure.
And part of this is the one takeness of it all. And part of it was, I don't think any of the models really understood what the end product was gonna look like, because I sure didn't. But I was just like, there's a version where the client would like this best.
I get, for me, it was like, there wasn't enough beauty at the end. It was like so front loaded with the smearing. And then it was like, and whoop.
Yes. It was weirdly abrupt compared to everybody else's.
Yeah. And then this confused me to no end, because I wrote the note that this photo, her final photo that is on the screen, looked very back page. And then Law said that, and I was like, oh, Law and I agree. And then it's like, Law's
gorgeous.
Like, gorgeous. And I was like, huh.
Yeah, he said something like Hungarian hooker.
European hooker, gorgeous. Yeah.
Why did I make it Hungarian specifically? Why did my brain do that? I'm sorry, Hungarian listeners.
I was glad that he stepped in to defend, because Drew saying that for the first time she wasn't beautiful was outrageous.
That was crazy.
And also mean.
Yes.
And then she says something. She's had a week.
Mm-hmm.
And the emotions are pouring over. I think she thinks she's going home. All this is coming out. She also walked up with a different energy.
Yes.
And then she said something that hit me so, oh my gosh, sorry. This isn't even something I've dealt with, so I don't know why I'm this emotional about it. But she said, you idolize the parent you don't grow up with. And I was like, oof. That is too real for this show.
She told her story so effectively and respectfully at the same time. You really got this deep wealth of very specific emotion about her situation without her revealing things that people didn't want revealed.
Yeah, and it's unexpected from Corianne, who so far her character has been shallow babe.
Yeah.
So
and
it's just what she's projected.
Yeah,
I'm like, you should introspect more because you're really good at it.
Yeah.
You got wise quickly. Like all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, Corianne, tell me more about your thoughts and feelings
it just makes me think, oh, Corianne, you need better friends.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she moved to New York.
If you spend your time with more interesting people, I think you would very quickly become a more interesting person.
Yeah. Yeah.
One conversation-based dinner party.
No, dinner's not for convo. Dinner is for
dinner.
It's for poochin' and toochin' and sitting there picking and moving.
Poochin', toochin', pick and move.
I did think it was a really nice moment for Rita to come down and give her a hug. That felt authentic and humane in a nice way.
The hug was so good and so real. And then the words that came out of her mouth post-hug. And I was like, it could have just been that. The hug.
Corianne's advice to Courtney really applies here once again.
There's so much that Rita does, I couldn't even take notes about all of it. But she does that same thing she did earlier in the cycle with someone else, where she's like, everyone's got a backstory, girl. Did you know that you're not special?
And then we get shots to the contestants listening. Not Courtney edition, because I'm assuming Courtney had the same face as always.
Just filing her nails. What?
Cody looks sad for her friend.
Finally,
which is nice to see.
Yeah.
And then we get the shot of India and Tatiana exchanging a look. And if I'm being generous, they're like, oh wow, our friend is going through something.
No.
But what it read as was, oh fuck, she's not going home.
Yeah.
It really, really read like that. It really, really did. Especially since Tatiana this entire week is just like, gotta survive this week. And then Rita makes her post. She's like, now model through the tears. And Corianne's like, why?
It's like one of, weirdly, it's Corianne's best moment, because she's like, are you kidding?
I guess I'll do my bitch face.
And then we get to Tatiana's video. I hated this from beginning to very end still.
You know who also did? Tatiana. And then Tatiana starts talking about her makeup.
Ugh.
And this is so confusing because, first of all, I'm like, Tatiana, why? And then Drew said something like, you didn't complain to me about this. And I'm like, so that's what you wanted Tatiana to do?
Yeah, what
But
would have
also
happened if
when?
she had, Drew? What would you have actually done?
What's crazy about this, though, is it seems like a lie that Tatiana makes up in the moment, but then also, like, why make up this lie?
I believe it. I believe that she was unhappy about this makeup. She spends so much time in the Rimmel room. She obviously has opinions on the makeup that goes on.
Hannah, I don't know if you meant that to be casually devastating, but it really was. She spends enough time in the room.
It's just usually where she is.
And I think Ashley was too astute for the show.
Yep.
In a way that it felt like Tatiana should have gone home at this exact moment.
Mm.
It
Because
felt like that's what the narrative was right here, truly.
Yes.
because Ashley tells her that she does not understand editorial high fashion
Yeah.
Mhm.
brief. Like it felt like Ashley came to the realization of like, oh, Tatiana's not a good model.
She and Law both did. Because we get also the kind of devastating line from Law, which Law knew was devastating.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to question your face.
And it made me realize a little bit that, remember when Drew made the comment of like, our reputations are on the line? And it feels like they've been keeping contestants that they see as models
Mm-hmm.
and getting rid of the contestants that they see as reality TV. And unfortunately, that means that certain contestants who I think were sometimes better have gone home, and people like Tatiana, who's been pretty mid in my estimation, has like gotten by because they assume she's one of the model contestants.
I think her presentation at panel is a big reason for her
Yeah.
success this season. The fact that she is kind of the only one bringing fashion at panel, bringing lots of different fashion, has them on her side from a very early point in the cycle.
It's just, this performance was so good.
I would give anything to know what Corianne whispered to Tatiana when she walked back up. Because they showed it, and I was like, was that my God? Give us what she said.
Come on.
But instead of that, we heard Rita say, "This is getting tougher," meaning stumbling non-consistency is a no-no. Non-consistency is a no-no.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just say it, none of these are good. This is a week of like making the top 5 look terrible.
It really made me want a private panel.
Yep.
Because I really didn't know who was good.
Because I thought this would be like a debate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If anything, this should have been a week that they emphasized that we're looking at your entire body of work.
Mhm.
Yes.
And then they could have had a full discussion, and there's only 5 of them, so you could have done it.
You could have done everyone. They've done 5 before.
Absolutely.
You really needed to pack in all that Batson content? Come
Well,
on.
that's the thing, too, is this episode, for the most part, was pretty drama light.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could have shortened a lot of this.
Yeah. So, call out order. India first.
Truly a video girl.
Yeah, for real, though.
Seriously. Then Courtney, whose outfit is entirely hideous, and I only noticed it at this. It's just all chokers.
Mm-hmm.
It's chokers all the way down.
Well, a belt is just a choker for your waist.
And a bandeau top is a choker for your boobs.
Yep. Honestly, aren't shoes just chokers for your feetsies?
For Cody, they are.
Yeah.
And then Corianne is third, leaving Tatiana v. Cody.
That is the correct bottom, too.
I think so.
I would have put Corianne second.
Yeah,
The
I think I would
problem
have,
is
too.
Cody's photo. Like, the thing is, I think there should have been more discussion about that final photo. Because it's like, even if these videos aren't anything, we should see like a first photo at the end of the video and a final photo. And like, are you still modeling in those moments?
For sure.
So yeah, Cody, you're not consistent. Tatiana, we thought you were more model than you are.
No. Lex, what they say to Tatiana is, a boss always delivers. Like Grubhub.
Why haven't you
That's a lie. Grubhub cancels orders all the time.
Why haven't you door dashed your bossitude? Taken a picture of your boss at the door so that we know it was delivered.
I know Law says specifically this isn't what happened, but I really think it was the shoes. Because to specifically say it wasn't the shoes really makes it seem like it was the shoes.
It was the shoes, yeah.
I do love Cody just taking them off and giving them to Law.
And then Law holding them as far away from their body to look for a trash can to dump them into.
What was this Rita say bye to the judges moment? Why was that happening?
Because Tosh doesn't when Tosh left both times.
Are we ready for an update on both Cody Lee and Tosh?
A double update?
So, did you know her middle name was Lee? So, Cody Lee Wells. So, some of the things I'm going to say, keep in mind, I'm going to try to be clear when it was both of them at once.
Okay.
But I'm also going to give some Cody specifics. It might get confusing. I tried my best. Because they did a lot together. So after the show, the twins as a duo were featured in magazines like Solus, Tantalum, Yumi, Metro Silicon Valley, and they were in a campaign for the 2016 US Open, which is kind of cool.
Oh.
On her own, Cody was a little bit more of a commercial girl from what I can tell because she was in stuff for both Target and Burger King.
Nice.
And the twins have since formed a rap duo by the name of, I believe it's pronounced Icon. It is all capital letters, and it is IIICON.
Why 3 when
I was just going to ask.
I have no idea, because it makes so much sense for it to be 2. I chose to leave that a mystery. They released their first single, Getaway, in November 2019, and they still make music today. Release music videos. They actually did a pretty cool music video in Washington Square Park that I really liked. But now, their discography includes a song called Top Model, which also got a remixed version that now features Oliver Twixt, the interviewer.
Wow.
What?
I know. And it's the superior version, I'm going to say, of the two. But I will say this about them, and I am, listeners, not a music expert. I listened to a bunch, and I realized I started listening to them for pleasure.
Oh.
There's some hooks. There are some true earwormy tracks here. This is something that they are pretty successful at. Cody came out as queer via their collective YouTube channel in 2020.
Mm-hmm. It was very present.
Yeah.
Now, here's a fun trivia fact before we get into, she got the Drew Elliott interview. The twins, for some reason, got Drew Elliott. Law was apparently just not going to do this. So, obviously, we remember Michelle and Amanda from Cycle 7. Mm-hmm. And, easy trivia that they were the second set of twins. But I forgot about this. Just like the original Cycle 7 twins, both contestants were eliminated in consecutive episodes.
Oh.
So both times the twins, if you don't count Tosh's first elimination, were back-to-back eliminees. So truly both sets of twins kind of functioned as a unit.
Yeah.
In the Drew Elliott interview. She, of course, talks a lot about how not having Tosh there was a joy. But I liked this perspective that she got into, because I'll say, Cody's interview, across all the interviews, is one of the most, casual. She seems very secure in her place in the show and what she did, and that was very nice to see. She said not having Tosh there was nice because there wasn't someone telling her who she was. So, anytime she said, I would do something that Tosh thought was out of character, she would say something about it, but I was like, maybe this is my character. Stop kind of gatekeeping my own personality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm paraphrasing and inferring a little bit, but it was interesting. She says she was besties with Corianne and Paige, which I think we saw some of.
Yeah.
She also is one of the few people who defends Courtney.
Wow.
Or she was like, Courtney is, because Drew's like, so you hate Courtney. Everyone, we all hate Courtney. We're going to get the question out. Who is the butthole of the house, Courtney? I read it down. But she was like, she said Courtney confused her because she would do these really nice, cool things and then do stuff that wasn't. And she was like, I just was confounded by, like, which Courtney I was gonna get. Which I kind of appreciated because I do, you know, because we saw Courtney at the Universal and stuff. Like, there's a fun person there. And then Drew asked, which of the judges gave you the best feedback? And Cody thinks for a moment and says Rita. And then Drew goes, at panel? and then Cody goes, no, like at the house when she came over and helped us and talked to us. He was like, oh, got it.
So were these filmed after Rita was fired?
Did Drew and Ashley get Rita fired?
Well, but Law and Drew are both a little out of pocket. Every single interview, they'll just editorialize for the models, which is great for us and truly interesting to watch. But I'm just like, Drew? That panel?
People are gonna see this, babe.
You sit right beside of her. You don't even have the buffer of Ashley between you. Anyway, so twins kind of keep twinning. They're kind of still a duo, which, you know, based on what we saw on the show is, I don't want to say disappointing, because they're sisters and have a close relationship. But like,
and maybe they got some therapy. We don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. I like the fact that I liked Cody as soon as Tosh left was very surprising. Because before that, Cody was like a non-entity. She was just Tosh's hype person.
Yeah. When Tosh got into an argument, Cody was there to bolster the argument.
Yes.
Yeah. And Cody surprised me. And I think in some ways, Tosh coming back obviously sucked for Cody, but I think it also reminded the judges that she was a twin in a weird way.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, right. You were like a reality TV show contestant.
And it's a real shame because when they flashed through her portfolio at the end, I was like, wow, she has taken some of our best photos.
That supermarket one's amazing.
Yeah,
incredible.
That's what I was going to say. We have one that I would definitely probably put in my new top photos, and one of the best, if not one of the best, cover photos that's ever been on the show. And I just don't think she kind of got, even though she got top call out for that, I don't know.
Speaking of, you want to hear some interesting top model math?
Please.
Yeah.
So I think we kind of sort of know, like, the rest of the elimination order. I won't spoil it too much. I'll try, but try not to. Call out average. Cody should have come in second.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Even
to
though
me.
she was fifth. One of the biggest jumps we've ever had. And it's pretty close to the number one person, but the other person is just going to get more opportunities.
Yeah, but that's also because Corianne's call out average must be garbage.
I mean, it's
very inconsistent.
Yeah.
all over the place. Yeah.
I do wonder, and, you know, I haven't watched it yet, but what the rest of the cycle would have been like if Tatiana had gone home here.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. Like, sorry, I'm looking up because now I'm interested in Corianne's call-out average because I didn't notice it. Oh, Corianne would have been fifth. So, and that obviously includes some stuff we haven't seen yet, but...
Yeah, I feel there was a world in my imagination where Cody wins the season.
Oh, yeah.
It's so interesting that, like, her twin going home the first time was such a good thing for her, and then the twin going home the second time was such a bad thing for her.
Yeah, for sure. And it's so funny because you would think, if you will, if you're really buying into the boss theming, isn't there a narrative to be had with becoming your own independent person separate of someone you're always compared to? And that's the truest thing you can boss. Well, like, I think they could have set Cody up for a victory that also felt in line with what the show wanted this season.
Yes.
And she has a brand that is twin, but also beyond twin.
Oh yeah, Bed Bath and Beyond Twin.
Yeah. We've already said that's what the third B is.
It's just bedding sets that are bigger than twin beds. Oh my god, a full? Do I deserve that little treat?
And if you're beyond twin, You should rate, review, and subscribe. You're a queen. You should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love hearing from you, your hot takes, your iced tea. You can reach out to us at podleadum.com or send us an email directly at podleadum@gmail.com.
I'm so sorry. My brain went, don't be a twin, just be a queen.
Perfect. Perfect. You can find me anywhere being a queen at Queen Charming. No, yet Charming.
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Instagram at JW_Crump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum and answer our poll in this episode. Are you truth, persona, or whatever? Making me get my fucking notes. And answer our poll and tell us if you're need, public persona, or tragic flaw. So for Podleadum, I've been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.